This video covers conditional formatting, cell naming, and other very useful Excel functionalities. So let's start with funny topic, conditional formatting. Let's start with conditional formatting for cell profit in cell C9. I go to conditional formatting ribbon, click on Manage Rules and New Rule. Here are various options, but I will work with second one, format only cells that contain. So for profit, being greater or equal 0, I set format, green fill and white bold font. And now I set another rule for cell value less than 0 with red fill format. And white italic font. Click Apply. And because profit is positive, the cell turned into green. If I change manually costs, for example, to 500k, profit is negative, minus 97, and the cell turned in red. So conditional formatting is working. Now I will set my own rule using the formula if. It's the last listed option, so I start with the syntax. If cell C10 for margin is greater than 0, then it's true, otherwise false. And I will set the green fill for a true option, and I will press OK. Press Apply and OK. So the cell turned into the green. It's greater than 0. This was conditional formatting for one cell. Now I will set conditional formatting for whole range of the data. Let's say in the sheet sales data, I will set the rules for the column monthly sales. So I click on conditional formatting, manage rules, new rule, and the second option, format only cells that contain. I will set the rule and apply it for the current selection, which in my case is whole column D. So I start setting the rules for the cells. If the value in the cell is greater than 1000, I set the green fill, confirm OK. If the cell is between 0 and 1000, the format will be yellow, and the last rule, when the cell is less than 0, the format will be red fill. So I confirm with OK, and you can see that cells has colored themselves. There are no negative values, so nothing is in red. Now we will move to a different topic, cell naming. When using extensive reports with many formulas, it is good to name the cells and use these names in the formula syntax to have the code easier to understand and clearer. For naming cell B15, I will use top left corner when I will write a new name of the cell, for example, region name. The list of named cells is located in a ribbon Formulas, Name Manager, and when I click on the region name, I can see the exact location. It's on the sheet Analysis, cell B15. It is also possible to use cell names in the syntaxes of the formulas. So for example, in this syntax I will replace B15 with the region name, and the formula is still working correctly. If I change the region for T2, it is calculated automatically for a new subtotal for region T2. Next part of the video covers formula evaluating. This formula evaluating option helps us demonstrate each part of the formula, whether there is an error or not. So let's quickly create an if in if formula. I will write into cell B18 costs and create a formula next to it. If the cell B18 equals to text costs, show me the amount for total of costs from the table above. Otherwise, if the cell B18 equals to text sales, show me the amount of total sales from the table. Otherwise, 0. Evaluate formula box is located on the formula ribbon. So when I click on it, I can see the formula code. In our case, if cell B18 equals costs, then show me the amount for costs in cell C8. So now I click on Evaluate button and I can see that costs equals costs, which is true. So the formula will give me the amount for C8 value, which is 396k. So now I will change text costs to sales and we'll check the formula evaluating again. So B18, if it equals costs, which in this case is not true, sales doesn't equal cost, then the formula is continuing into the second part. So if cell B18 equals sales, which is true, then the result of the formula will be the sum of the sales from the table, which is the value in cell C7, and the amount is 403k. The last part of the video are formula precedents and dependencies. When I click on cell C18 and on Trace Precedents option, arrows show me the formula inputs for the cell. After a second click, the source of data from different sheet appears as a small table icons for cells and costs amounts. To remove the arrows, just click on Remove Arrow options. Trace dependencies show me where the cell is used, again using arrows. So cell C7 is used in formula for cell C18. To show the code of formula, I can click on Show Formula button.